What is going on? It's your boy Brandon Combs from the Man Hour. If you have not downloaded Thrive Fantasy yet, I am not sure what you're waiting for. Download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store or Play Store by visiting their website, www.thrivefantasy.com. Sign up and prop up today. Use promo code MANHOUR when you sign up today, and you will receive an instant match bonus up to $50 on your first deposit of $20 or more. That's promo code MANHOUR, thrivefantasy.com.
College football playoff here. Notre Dame did squeak in as a 4 seed, even though they got throttled by Clemson on Saturday. You have Ohio State at the number 1 seed, Clemson at number 2, 3 was Ohio State, and 4th was Notre Dame. So you have Alabama versus Notre Dame and Clemson versus Ohio State in the playoffs. Combs, there are a lot of people saying that Notre Dame shouldn't even be in there because of the slacking they took from Clemson. Defend your team, man. Defend your team.
If you can sit there and say Notre Dame does not belong, and look, I get it. They took a beating on Saturday. I mean, it was not a pretty game for them offensively. Defensively, they didn't play horrible. I mean, when you hold, the god Trevor Lawrence that everybody likes to make him out to be, #bust, and you hold him down to 34 points, and that Clemson offense down to 34 points, you're doing something okay. By the way, they scored more points on Notre Dame with their backup quarterback. I'm just going to throw that out there as well. And so Notre Dame went out and they had a bad game. The offense finally had a bad game this season, and that was their first bad game. But if you're going to tell me you're okay with Ohio State being in there, but not Notre Dame, you are out of your freaking mind, okay? And then the only other team that really belongs in there is Texas A&M, and they belong in there over Ohio State, not Notre Dame. You can't tell Notre Dame, hey, your best win of the season is against Clemson, and your only loss of the season is against Clemson. You're 1-1 against Clemson. So now we're going to knock you out of the playoffs. But, the 6-0 Ohio State Buckeyes, other than Zen, have nothing going for them. And they go out and they beat pretty much, the Perkins School for the Blind. I think they played twice. Then they beat Penn State, who lost their first 5 games of the season and then finished 4-5. So They did not beat anybody this season. Not one team. And not only that, but they shouldn't have even been in their conference championship game. They needed a rule change for that, and now they're getting another rule change for the college football playoff so that their freaking players can play in the damn college football playoff game. Give me a break. Ohio State is the team out of the 4 that does not belong in there. It's not Notre Dame. You can cry all you want, but year after year, Notre Dame plays one of the toughest schedules in college football, and they did it again with the ACC this year. They beat Clemson in the regular season, and you can cry all you want. Oh, they didn't have their quarterback. Well, tell the quarterback not to catch freaking COVID.
Man Hour Nation. Thanks for checking out that Man Hour clip. You can check out the full episode in the link below in the description, or you can check us live Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. East Coast time on youtube.com/Man Hour. Or you can download the podcast form on Spotify and iHeartRadio as well. Man Hour Nation, stand up.